내가
Welcome to 2K Sports. We have the NBA coming up. Great to have you with us. And along with Greg Anthony and Tim Legler, this is Kevin Harlan. Now the starting group for the visitors. Durant is out there with James. Then there's Doncic. Then there's Shea Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's Jokic in at the center. And for Chicago, we've got Pierce. Victor Wembanyama is out there with Kevin Love. Then it's Jordan. And it's Paul in at the point.
Go.
Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Banked in off the glass.
Well, that's just too easy for Shea. If he gets that close to the rim, there's no chance.
And Tim, the quintessential unstoppable force, Shea Gilgeous-Alexander, taking his offensive game to a level rarely matched in league history.
Oh, Kevin, I'm running out of superlatives. The ability to score at every level. He gets to the foul line. He makes guys better. I just marvel at the totality of it.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
And this is what you want to see. Wembanyama attacking with authority inside.
Here's James. After Chicago picking up a basket just moments ago. And taken away by Paul. And now Love pushing it up and no one back to stop him.
Changing ends quickly. He's rewarded with a high percentage look.
And they are showing you why it's so important to get off the floor before the defense can set themselves.
Now here's Durant. Gilgeous-Alexander kicks to KD. LeBron dishes to Doncic. And the three off target. It's been a quick start here for Chicago. 4-point game. And the dunk by Love.
Although Love plays with a lot of finesse, I love seeing him throw it down like that, showing how he can still elevate with the best of them.
Doncic outside. Back to SGA. Pass to James. Gilgeous-Alexander deciding where to go with it. Down to 5 on the shot clock. KD can't get it to go. Chicago with the ball. They've got an 8-0 run and stolen by James. SGA with the ball. Guarded now by Kevin Love. And Jokic throws it down.
Oh, that's just too easy for Jokic. This is why defensively you've got to get him away from the basket. And we talk about how Wembanyama makes the wow plays. Wow.
First quarter of basketball, just over 2.5 minutes play. Doncic outside. LeBron against Pierce. And here's KD for 3. Chicago leading by 6. Ball with the 3. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
At this point, I don't know what you can do to slow this team down.
Well, they've gotten the matchup they want every time up the floor, and they have taken advantage of that.
And timeout called by Chris Finch. He's ready to talk things through with them. Olajuwon's checked in for Chicago. Nowitzki comes in for Kevin Love.
substitution on the court.
We're about 3 minutes into this first quarter. Gilgeous-Alexander with it.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
Pass to Towns. Towns sets the pick for Doncic. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. 4 on the shot clock. Driving in. That one goes in. SGA's got his second bucket.
He is just so good around the hoop. Good luck stopping SGA.
Count it, good.
uncovered at the rim, finding cracks in the defense here early on.
Well, with that kind of success, I imagine they'll continue to be aggressive inside.
Got that bucket in no time at all. SGA's got 6.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
And we knew coming into this game, we expected him to be very involved early. But what a steady presence offensively and a very difficult player to game plan for.
Towns wide open. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Lets it go with the 3. The shot by Pierce, no good. There's 48 seconds left here in the first quarter. And the whistle blows as the basket counts and a three-point play chance right here. One free throw coming up.
Peak move by Jokic against the contact, adjusting and getting the and one opportunity.
The offensive skill set for Karl Anthony Towns, Greg is a 7-footer, is very special, to say the least.
And the outstanding shooting, the post play, and he's worked on his defense. He may never be elite at that end, but he ignites an offense.
Curry with the bucket.
And you got the feeling that was coming. Curry loves coming back with a 3 of his own.
Yes, that goes in.
Yeah, and there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position.
Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Ball against Curry. Down low. Here's Jokic. Lays it up and banks it in. He's got 7.
Punch, counter punch. Impressive offensive production early on.
Well, if you love high-scoring games, you came to the right place.
And so it's Chicago, with their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of the quarter. Their defensive mindset clearly focused on clamping down on LeBron James, and their game plan is working. And we've got more on 2K Sports coming your way after this break. And if you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter in this one. And taking a look at Chicago's performance here, guys, what have they been doing or not doing?
In that first period, they showed a willingness to make the extra pass.
It's reflected in their assist totals. This is a great start offensively.
Chicago leading by 6. They've got Olajuwon. Durant is out there with Nowitzki. Then there's Edwards. And it's Morant in at the 1 spot. So that's the 5 in the game for Chicago.
Never giving up on the play. Edwards comes away with the hustle points.
It's Curry outside. And it's Durant with the rebound. Chicago with the ball. Here's Morant. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
First personal foul.
Chicago shooting their first shots from the stripe in this game. That's good from Morant.
Now an all-NBA caliber talent, Morant still feels like he has room to improve.
James checked in for Edwards.
And that's about what we expect. He's been excellent from the line tonight.
Booker outside. Great D that time from Edwards. And Morant's got the ball here for Chicago. 10-point lead. This is their biggest. And the shot goes down.
And that's just too deep. Olajuwon with way too many moves in there, almost automatic.
Ooh, the touch from Jokic.
Very difficult to stop team play when the ball's moving. Excellent find with the pass to create that scoring opportunity.
And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
The free throw line's a great way to see how confident a player's feeling.
For Chicago, they have gone 2 for 2 in the game at the line. Kevin Love's checked in for Nowitzki. Both free throws good from Morant. Second quarter, and we're just over a minute in. Now Curry. Booker outside. And Devin Booker in the paint.
It's almost effortless for Booker this close in. He just drops the ball in the bucket.
And here's Edwards from the arc. Knocks down the 3 ball. Edwards got the lead up to 13 now for Chicago.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flames.
Yeah, he can taste a win right now. He's just trying to close it out.
And timeout called by Chris Finch. Looking for a breather and maybe adjusting a thing or two. Changes for Chicago. Wembanyama, he's checked in for Elijah. Rose comes in for Edwards. And Allen Iverson is subbed in for John Morant. And we're a little over a minute and a half into the second quarter of action. Here's James. Outside for Curry, and stolen by Iverson. Here's Love, and then jammed down as he goes right over Jokic.
Yeah, you can't afford to let Iverson come up with the steal there. An opportunistic defender who knows when to go for it.
Back to Curry. There's the three. That's in, coming off the assist from Jokic. Curry's got 6.
That's a breakdown defensively. He is far too good of a shooter to leave that wide open.
They get it again. Back to Wembanyama. The kick out to Rose. Hits the three-point bomb.
Hey, if Rose can hit that shot, those driving lanes just get wider.
Pass to Jokic. Doncic, bounce pass. James, wide open. Trying to answer back, but that three is off the mark. The three from Iverson. Another three for Chicago.
And it's encouraging seeing Iverson just bury the three ball. When he's got that shot going, he is basically unguardable.
And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for Chicago.
They're controlling the pace of this game, pushing the ball up court and getting good looks in early offense.
And they've also done a really good job scoring off turnovers. Not just pressuring the ball, but cashing those in and scoring opportunities. A big man with a nice shooting stroke. You'll love to see it.
It only takes Wemby a few strides to get where he wants to go.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
Gilgeous-Alexander against Iverson. Towns for three. And connects from three-point range. Towns has got 5 points now in the quarter. It seems like Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, Tim, has the ball handling and finishing package of a player 6 inches shorter. What he does at his size is really amazing.
Yeah, I think he has the offensive game of a shorter player because he thought he was only going to be 6'1". He got to 6'6". So now you've got this incredible array of shot making around the rim with a much taller player. That is a difficult combination to deal with.
So he had to readjust not only physically but mentally how he approached the game, correct?
Absolutely. It changed everything for his approach.
From deep, that's GA. No good. That's miss number 2 against 3 makes from the field. Here's Rose. Good. And it's Iverson who picks up the assist. Iverson's got 4 assists in the game.
And Rose proving already to be a relentless competitor. Excellent at finding ways to finish inside. And what a creative finisher. Edwards is so fast in how he gets up to throw it down.
No one covering. Rose has got 7 points in the game.
Give them credit. Offensively, they've been the more efficient team.
Yeah, they have just found the better looks, and they are capitalizing.
Now here's LeBron, still without a basket. Nothing that time. He's 0 for 2. 5 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Love the pass to Rose. Solid play on the low block, and that one's good. 9 points for Derrick Rose.
And as long as he retains that great explosion in his legs, Derrick Rose will be a factor around the rim.
Iverson with the block.
Tracking that ball all the way. Strong defense at the rim.
And here is Gilgeous-Alexander. He has 6. Offensive rebound. And the rejection by Love. A dominating first half of basketball. And so far, hasn't been close. It's Chicago just dominating this one. Time now for the halftime break. With the third quarter soon to follow. Right here on 2K Sports. And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. Kevin Love with a strong contribution so far in this one.
Yeah, and early on, he has been feasting in the paint, and you have to think they're going to keep feeding the big fella.
When he gets the ball this deep and establishes position, now it's a matter of getting to his go-to moves that he loves.
And on the floor for Chris Finch as we get into the second half. James is out there with Durant. Then there's Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's Nikola Jokic. And it's Doncic in at the shooting guard. Pierce's shot is good.
And when your mechanics are as strong as Pierce's, putting up a quick shot is not that hard.
To the inside. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Paul.
You love the pressure he's putting on them. Almost had that steal.
He is just trying to make an impact by disrupting their rhythm.
Chicago making a switch here. Ball's checked in. Now, here's SGA. 8 points for him. Out to the wing. And Jokic wide open. He shoots. And he buries that one, drilling the rim on the way down.
And you just can't give Jokic any breathing room because he is a threat to fire from anywhere.
Pierce's shot is good.
And the efficiency is there, but the aggressiveness is really lacking. So far, it hasn't hurt them, though.
SGA kicks to KD. And it's off from three-point range. Frank, their unselfish play has really been impressive.
They're trusting one another out there, wanting to get each other involved. This is great basketball. And with his shooting ability, Lonzo should be drilling jumpers for years.
Here's Doncic. Following the basket by Lonzo Ball. Can't cash in on the 10-foot jumper. 16 feet away. It's Chicago with another bucket.
Yeah, letting it rip. They're just having fun right now.
It's a great game plan, and it's great execution. They've really been in the zone.
Now here's LeBron. Scoreless thus far. It's Jokic top of the key. Pass to KD. 6 on the shot clock. Good, and the assist goes to Jokic.
Oh, KD could sit out there all day and nail threes if the defense lets him.
Right, we see a lot of change in the NBA, but Nikola Jokic always seems to stay in the MVP conversation.
And not just in it.
at the top of it. His ability to affect the game is basically unmatched. He dominates in just about every single aspect.
Here's Doncic. Following the basket by Michael Jordan. Doncic passes to Gilgeous-Alexander. Shoots over Ball. Ball with the rebound. Here's Chicago. Pierce dishes to Nowitzki. Yep, that one goes in there. Nowitzki's got 5 points so far.
Oh, the D has to show a little more resistance down there.
2 minutes remaining.
Lobbed up there for KD. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Elijah. Towns, he's checked in for James.
Substitution for the away team. Number 32, Anthony Towns.
Outside, KD. Sinks the three-pointer.
Kevin Durant.
He's got 6.
And he knew what he was going to do before the ball even got to him. KD is always ready to let it fly.
Pierce for 3. Drills the three-pointer.
And I like the back and forth here, showing confidence from range.
Yeah, he was so ready to answer that. These teams are just battling.
Now, here's Doncic. Hasn't made one yet. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. This has been a one-sided affair.
Yeah, they've done a nice job of extending their lead and maintaining that intensity level.
Now, Kevin Durant. Dirk Nowitzki missing from long range. Sinks the triple.
Kevin Durant.
Durant's got 9 points now in just the second half.
And we've seen KD stretch the floor for a long time. An all-time great.
And there's the whistle. 3-second violation.
The ball goes to
So Chicago going with an almost entirely new group. Wembanyama, he's checked in for Elijah. Durant comes in for Nowitzki. Edwards has come in for Jordan. And Iverson's subbed in for Lonzo Ball. And 2 shots coming up at the line as he gets fouled on the shot. I've always admired the impact that Steph Curry, Tim, has made on this game. And not only at this level, but at every level. With that in mind, do shooters train differently in part because of him?
Yeah, I believe they do, Kevin, but you've got to beware. This is a guy that's often imitated, rarely replicated. He is so special, but I think guys need to add escape dribbles, the sidestep dribble, and certainly deep shooting off the dribble. That's where Steph Curry has impacted the modern shooter.
That's good advice. Curry deciding where to go with it. Iverson with the block. And oh, here comes Durant all alone. Throws it down as the official calls the foul. It may be a three-point play. That one on Davis.
Yeah, this is a testament to how competitive Durant is, able to score against physical defenders.
For Chicago, they have hit all 4 of their chances so far in this one. LeBron, he's checked in for Davis. Now here's Booker. And he converts the layup.
Devin Booker.
Booker's got his second basket of the game.
Oh, nice drive by Booker. He can shoot off the catch. He can create off the bounce, and he is going to be a handful for any defender.
Hands it from downtown.
And this is how you want to come out of the half. Prolific and efficient.
Their offense is cooking right now, and that's because the execution has been there.
And so it's Chicago, leading by a full 31 points at the end of the quarter. And with as many three-pointers as they bring, it's easy to see why they're on the cusp of a blowout. We come back right after this. While we have the chance now, folks, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
And definitely deserving of the prize tonight. How about the read he made here? Looking like a point guard, putting the pass right on the money.
And it's such an advantage to have a big man who can facilitate at a high level like that.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. You've got Allen Iverson. Durant is up there with Kevin Love. Then there's Edwards. And it's Wembanyama in at the 5. So that's the 5 in the game for Chicago. Here's Deliver the hammer!
What a finish!
Oh, Victor Wembanyama, a thunderous finish there.
Edwards kicks to Davis. Curry against Iverson, and stolen by Love. Down low, and finished off by KD.
And it doesn't even have to be an accurate pass. With Durant's length, you can just throw it up, and you know this guy will get it.
1 minute now into this fourth quarter. Curry passes to Doncic. Count that one.
And that's what the pump fake's there for. Get your man off his feet and drive right around him.
Here's Wembanyama. And it's good for 2.
So fluid off the bounce. Wembanyama.
Wembanyama has gone 5 for 5 shooting here tonight. Curry way outside, and it's Durant with the rebound. KD's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Here's Wembanyama. Good, and the assist goes to Edwards.
And standing easily over 7 feet. When Wemby gets that ball near the hoop, literally nothing a defender can do.
Curry passes to Doncic. Over Edwards. Edwards with the block. Here's Iverson. Here's Love. He claims that one off the back iron, and down it falls. And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for Chicago.
They made a point to protect the rim, challenging shots all game long, and the block total is off the charts.
Well, one thing that has stood out to me, and it's been a major difference maker, is they're playing with great pace, getting out on the break every chance they get.
Here's Iverson. Again, Chicago.
At this point, I don't know what you can do to slow this team down.
Well, they've gotten the matchup they want every time up the floor, and they have taken advantage of that.
Doncic outside. Over Edwards. That doesn't go either for Doncic. Chicago with the ball. They're on a 12-4 run right now. It's good.
Agile move off the contact by Edwards, getting to his shot despite the difficult defense.
Edwards gotten all 3 of his shots to fall for him. 3 for 3. Here's Davis. Back to Doncic. Puts up a deep 3. The long distance 3 is buried. Doncic has got 7 now in this quarter.
Seems like everyone's taking long threes these days, but Doncic has natural power in those legs, generates range with ease. Nice answer back there. Love to see the competitiveness.
And when you give up a 3, there's always this instinct to try and get it back immediately.
Wallace with it. He's picked up by James. Wembanyama. That's in there. Love with the assist.
And you love to see this assertive play from Wembanyama, refusing to let himself be stopped inside.
Wembanyama against Davis. That doesn't go either for Doncic.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
The blocking foul is called as the shot goes down.
Making every effort to put this game on ice.
And this run should seal this win. What a timely burst.
KD, one of the most prolific scorers in the NBA. The intrigue is how he does it with his stature.
Durant kicks to LeBron. Pass to Doncic. Shot clock at 6. Jokic sets the screen for LeBron. They can't stop the run with that one. Wallace with it. He's picked up by KD. That one drops for him.
And a monster game for Wemby with the matchup issues he creates. I'm not sure anyone in this league can stop him when he's on.
KD passes to Jokic. Iverson grabs the board. And it's Love. Put it down hard!
Watch out below. Woo!
Well-rounded effort, and they show no signs of letting up.
And because of that, this one looks like a bit of a mismatch.
And so Chicago takes this one, and by a big margin. This game may not have been the most exciting we've ever seen, but you have to appreciate just what a clinical performance they put on.
I know their fans appreciated it, and we saw at times just stretches of excellent defense. Potency from an offensive standpoint as well. They were pretty much dominant.
And that about wraps it up. For Tim Legler and Greg Anthony, I'm Kevin Harlan, and we thank you for tuning in. And now, our player of the game, Victor Wembanyama.